We're in Rancho Cucamonga, California for a big baseline league battle in the southern section. It is the host Eagles of Etiwanda 5-0 facing off against Damien, one of their great rivals. Damien has 20 wins this year. They're 20-1. Their one loss, of course, to Etiwanda. Hello, everybody. My name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play. That first meeting was 64-60 for the Eagles. It went right down to the wire. And as Connor Morissette knows, it was a very tight battle. But Connor, what will Damien need to do to turn the results around in game number 2?
I think they got to do two things. First, avoid the turnovers. That was very costly. And also, they got to hit their free throws. They missed a lot of shots from the charity stripe, and that was costly as well.
What a great player Malik Thomas is. He's on his way to USC. He performs for Damien. The last time on our air, he had 33 points in a victory over Los Osos.
What stands out to me is the scoring. You mentioned 33 points. It seems like he's doing that on a nightly basis. He's a great three-point shooter. He can get to the rim. USC is getting a fantastic scorer.
We're going to have some Shaq attacks tonight. Jemai Mayshak, who's going to Tennessee, is a superstar for Etiwanda.
What I love about Mayshak is he's a guard-forward hybrid. He can handle the ball. He shoots well. He's great defensively. He can rebound. He does a little bit of everything for the Eagles. Very important player for them.
When we return, we'll have our Wingstop starting five and the tip-off for the Eagles and the Spartans. That's next on our Game of the Week on KDOC-TV.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Hyundai. See your local Hyundai dealer today, because the longer you look at the new Hyundai, the more there is to like.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little. By alerting you if you drift out of your lane, and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson, or get up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
We are not profit, but Big Tobacco thinks every black face is another place to make a quick buck. Give to our communities to gain trust, but still filling us with poisons and calling it culture. Pick bills off our bones like vultures. I am not a prophet, but I can see menthol sell cheaper in black hoods, and they're harder to quit because they numb the throat. Their market is the black and the stupid. That's a quote. It's time for black folks to see menthols as another attack. Visit wearenotprofit.org to fight back.
Nothing says comfort food like Shakey's PCM Combo. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojos. Surprise the family and get it to go. Get more deal for your meal with Shakey's PCM Dinner Combos.
When I had my car accident, I didn't know what to do. I was injured, my car was in the shop. I couldn't go to work. I called multiple attorneys. But when I called and asked for Jacob, he was the only one who spoke to me immediately.
Hi, Kathy. This is Jacob Amrani. How are you?
Jacob isn't just a guy on a billboard. He's a real person, a real attorney, and that's why now he's my attorney.
Accident or injury, call Jacob Amrani. Call Jacob.
You're watching KDOC-TV, Los Angeles.
Back at Etiwanda, we come into the Etiwanda nest where they rarely lose basketball games. Etiwanda is 5-0 this year. Damien the Spartans with a 20-win season already. They're 20-1. And our starting lineups are brought to you by Wingstop. Connor, these are familiar names.
Yes, they are, Randy. At the guard spots for the visiting Damien Spartans, Malik Thomas, Chris Nickelberry, Spivey Word, and R.J. Smith. At forward, Jimmy Olatakun. For Etiwanda, you have Curtis Williams, Jimmy Baker, Jemai Mayshak, Marcus Green at guards. And then the forward spot, it's Darvell Wyatt. Coaches Mike LeDuc for Damien, and for Etiwanda, Dave Kleckner.
Keys to the game presented by Wingstop, and both teams have a plan.
For Damien, we know they can shoot. Can they get to the rim effectively? I think that's huge. They had a lot of turnover issues in their loss to Etiwanda earlier this year. They got to avoid those. On the other end for Etiwanda, play their game defensively. That's what they do best. Play defense, keep that up. And then they got to hit jump shots. We know they can get to the rim. Can they hit outside shots?
And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Wingstop now delivers. Visit wingstop.com. Flavor delivered right to your door. Cheerleaders on hand. We'll get into it here for both Damien and Etiwanda. Damien in their traveling green. The Eagles, the host school. At Etiwanda in their home whites. Again, the first meeting went to Etiwanda 64-60. Damien had a lot of cracks, a lot of threes at the end of the game. They could have pulled out the contest, but they failed to connect late. Oladaku to the center circle. Figures to control the tap and does. Nickelberry, the point guard. Damien wants to be very precise with its shots. They don't want to force anything.
And immediately, just like in game one, it's Jemai Meshak here guarding Malik Thomas, the two best players on each side.
In the paint, Oladaku misses. And rebound to a very talented player in Darvell Wyatt, 6'5" guard forward. Green misses from outside. And here come the Spartans. Word saves it onto the floor, but it's picked up by Etiwanda. Green misses, got it back and scores. Terrific effort by Marcus Green, a 6'4" senior.
He had a huge fourth quarter in Etiwanda's win, 64-60 over Damien earlier this season. Off to a hot start so far.
Marcus Green leads the Eagles in scoring, 17.4 per outing. Etiwanda exclusively man for man. Shot up and around and in. That's Malik Thomas. And again, he's averaging over 20 a night, and he is a scoring machine. He had 26 in the first meeting.
Those won't be his only points, that's for sure. Very important to get him going early for Damien.
Wyatt down low to Meshak.
Great defense by Oladaku. Good block.
Yeah, you saw the length of Oladaku. He takes it all away and draws the foul. Quite a collision as he ran into Meshak.
That's just not his game. He came in too hot, trying to play it like a point guard there, take it coast to coast. And he runs into Jimmy Baker, who takes the charge.
2-2 ball game. Jimmy Baker is the point guard for the Eagles. Wyatt can shoot from out there. He's got that gorgeous stroke. Darvell Wyatt, he averages 15 a game. Very smooth operator, 5'2" Eagles.
He reminds me of KJ Allen, former Westchester player who signed with Texas Tech a little bit. He's a little smaller than Allen, but big man who can shoot as well.
Meshak cleans up. He's in the paint, missed the banker. And this foul's going against Etiwanda.
Got called for a cheap foul. Had no chance getting that rebound. He pushed the Damien player. That's one I'm sure he'll want back.
Nickelberry with the ball, number 3, took 4 charges in the first meeting. He played terrific defense against Etiwanda. Thomas from downtown fails. Picked up on the baseline by Darvell Wyatt. Wyatt, he's got that big body, the wide body, but he can certainly handle it. He plays point forward, point guard. He's an extreme talent. Baker, air ball, taken by Word, Spivey Word. Nickelberry accelerates. Etiwanda got back nicely defensively. Meshak.
That's 2 fouls.
Yep. Went a little bit out of control, and that could be a major factor.
That is a major factor. Here he is, running in. Spivey Word takes the charge. I think that was another one of those 50-50 ones. Could go either way, but Meshak with 2. He'll have to sit for a little bit now. That's huge for Damien, who they haven't beaten Etiwanda since February 9th, 2017. They're off to a good start so far.
Quinta Crenshaw has come in to replace Meshak. So tough to score against the stifling man-for-man defense.
It is. Even when Meshak, their best defender, goes out, it's still not going to be easy.
That's a strong baseline move from Malik Thomas. He has all 4 of Damien's points. Crenshaw, and he's rejected. Alada-Kun. Harvey does not connect, but he got it back. Green inside. Yes. 7-4 for the host institution.
Second and third chance opportunities for Etiwanda there, and they make Damien pay.
Spivey Word to Nickelberry. On the wing, midway stage, opening quarter. Alada-Kun facing up and hitting a 16-footer.
He didn't hit any jump shots in their first meeting. That's an encouraging sign for Damien.
He's only a sophomore. He's long and lean and extremely talented. Williams kicking it out to Baker. Alada-Kun, a strong rebound and a foul. It's on Darvell Wyatt. Early on, it's a 7-6 game led by the host Eagles over the Spartans. The game of the week on KDOC.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Go boneless at Wingstop with any of their 11 flavors. Go to wingstop.com for delivery now.
Got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We're not quite open yet.
Jim, it's me.
Let me guess. Undercover shopping the other furniture stores again?
You got it. Compare this sectional from Ashley to our Bennett. Both are power reclining, but ours has dream seating and theirs doesn't.
Ours is top grain leather seating and power headrests. Theirs doesn't. And Jerry's price is over $1,300 less than their regular price.
Plus, get Jerry's 5-year special financing and get free drop-off delivery.
Better quality for less money at Jerome's and Jerome's.com.
Figures to be tight all the way. Etiwanda with a scant 7-6 lead with 3:39 left in the opening quarter. And KDOC's Game of the Week is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza. When it's time to celebrate, it's time for Shakey's Pizza. Dough made fresh daily. Order now at shakeys.com.
I think we're going to learn a little bit more about Darvell Wyatt and Marcus Green, the seniors for Etiwanda, with Meshack having to go to the bench. Can these guys carry Etiwanda in the absence of Meshack while he has to sit because he's in foul trouble? I'm more concerned on the offensive end. Who's going to score? I'm looking at those two.
Another guy who could score is Curtis Williams, number 3 in white. He had 9 points in the earlier meeting. Nickelberry and Damien looking for the lead. The miss inside. Alada-Kun put it back up. R.J. Smith was right there, and it just fell off the iron. They get it back. Alada-Kun in the corner. He's been active early. Smith. Malik Thomas. And one for Malik Thomas, who's off to a fiery start. And the bench loves it at Damien. He has 6 of their 8.
Wow. We're used to seeing him do it from downtown. He's going inside and getting buckets down low for Damien so far. Gets the rebound, gets hit, goes up, somehow gets that to go, contorts his body in midair. What a player.
All-time leading scorer at Damien, well over 2,000 points.
He missed a free throw there, and that was what killed Damien in the first meeting. Hopefully for the Spartans, as far as they're concerned, that won't be a trend tonight.
Crenshaw to Green. 25 is Quentin Webb. Etiwanda plays 8. Just off the back of the iron, the shot by Wyatt. Smith. 3 more for Damien. R.J. Smith, the junior, 6'4", a glue guy who can certainly shoot it from beyond the arc. A good start for the visitors. Green attacking. He misses. The follow. Williams put up first, and Crenshaw follows. Damien's guards got to help out off the glass tonight.
They do, and Thomas was down there fighting for the rebound, but Crenshaw just got in better position. Look at this aggressive defense right now from Etiwanda, way up near the half-court line.
Dave Kleckner's been coaching for 29 years. He's never not played man for man. Not one play, he told us.
The anti-Jim Boeheim, if you will. Never play zone. We know at Syracuse, Boeheim plays zone every possession.
That's a blocking foul as Thomas was going strong to the goal.
That's already 5 fouls on Etiwanda. There's just 1 for Damien. That figures to see the Spartans get to the line eventually on any foul called in the first half.
The ball will be in Malik's hands a lot tonight. And again, he goes up. And he's fouled.
One takeaway that I'm seeing from game 1 to game 2 when these two teams have met, it's more aggressive play from Thomas. I thought in that first game, took a lot of jump shots, and those aren't bad shots for him. He's a fantastic player, but I think right now we're seeing a real concerted effort for him to go to the rim.
Well, we know he can score at all 3 levels, and obviously inside is one of those levels. And what caught my eye against Los Osos was his ability to take the ball to the cup. He's so strong, putting the ball on the ground and going inside.
And you know what else is huge right now? Usually it's Meshack guarding him. With Meshack sitting due to picking up 2 fouls, that gives Thomas more free reign on the offensive end because he doesn't have a Tennessee signee guarding him.
Got to hit the freebies, though.
Yeah, he's over 3 from the line. I'm not sure what's going on there from the free throw line. That's been an issue for them all year.
Open look. Those are the kind of shots Etiwanda normally knocks down. It was Brandon Martin who had checked in. Martin gives him a little more size at 6'5". Brandon was wide open.
Yeah, and another rebound from Oladipoon, who I think this is one of the best games I've seen him play so far. He's affecting the game on both ends of the floor. He looks very much improved from earlier in the season.
And this is him inside. He heard you. He looks impressive. Jimmy Oladipoon. The lead is 4. Inside of a minute to play, opening quarter. Crenshaw, offensive foul on Quentin Crenshaw. Good job. There's Nickelberry again on defense.
Check off his first charge of the game. You mentioned earlier how he had 4. Long way to go to get to 4, but that's what he does. He takes charges.
There's our officiating crew led by Chris Johnson, working with Josh Batten and Derek Pugh tonight. Well, Damien is the traveling team here. Off to an excellent start. Bradley is in the game. Bradley Z, number 11. Also on is Harry Hahn, number 4 in green. This is Z, very short. Rebound. Green has it.
If they want, Etiwanda can take the final shot of the quarter here.
Down to the final 18 seconds. And Darvell Wyatt, again, he has point guard skills in a big body. He weighs 241 pounds.
It's a fullback out there running the point. I love it.
Green attacking. The putback, that fails, and it's out of bounds as the quarter ends. Damien on the road from Laverne here at Etiwanda has a 13-9 lead after the first 8 minutes. They're attacking inside with Malik Thomas on KDOC.
Attention, California. New federal funding of $3 billion is available to help more people pay for health insurance, no matter what your income. How much is yours? Julie and Bob are paying $700 less every month. Dee got comprehensive coverage for only $1 a month. And the Nevadas are paying less than $100 a month. Check CoveredCA.com to see your new lower price. The sooner you sign up, the more you save. Only at Cover California. This way to health insurance.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little. By alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson, or get up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Mike LeDuc, second stint as the head coach of the Damien Spartans. He has 977 career victories, as you can see. But he said, guys, don't make it about me. It's about my players. He doesn't want to talk about himself at all.
Very humble man who next year will pick up win number 1,000. Join Gary McKnight in that department as far as Southern Section high school basketball coaches are concerned.
And Dave Kleckner, veteran of more than 20 years. And he's closing in on 700 wins. We have over 1,600 victories between these two coaches.
Lots of experience on both benches. Kleckner all-time 655 and 200.
Baker brings it in to Curtis Williams. Martin back to Baker. That won't get there. It's off of Malik Thomas and back to Etiwanda.
Baker stepped inside the three-point arc and took a long two. Not ideal offense for the Eagles.
These are two teams that figure to get to the open division, the final 8. That's a power move. That's a strong play by Darvell Wyatt. I think they're going to count the basket. The foul was before the shot, but this is power at its finest.
Either way, what an impressive move. Again, I said he looked like a fullback before. He definitely looked like one there.
Guess what? They're going to count the goal.
Okay.
That was continuation. Welcome to the NBA at Etiwanda.
And Mike LeDuc isn't totally happy with that call, which I understand. That did look like an NBA-type call.
Well, Darvell Wyatt flashing some NBA moves, and again, he's got a feather touch for a big man.
I love watching guys like him play. It's fantastic.
Well, he knows how to play, too. He's so well schooled, and he's a veteran player. And this is obviously a very good Etiwanda team.
With the exception of Mayshak, all these players had to wait their turn because there were so many great seniors on Etiwanda's team a year ago, and it looks like under the tutelage of Kleckner, they've learned a lot despite not playing much varsity time.
Offensive foul. And you get a lot of offensive fouls, that one against Thomas, when you play against that tight man-for-man of Etiwanda.
Yeah, you do, and I thought that was the correct call. Martin definitely was set. Thomas ran right into him.
And with Jemai Mayshak on the bench, Etiwanda hanging in. Remember, he went out with 2 early tickets.
What else can you say about Etiwanda? They might not have the name recognition like they've had in years past, but this program, you never want to play them no matter what. They're just so well skilled.
Nickelberry met by a double team. Aladakun taking it to the rack and missed the dunk, but a late whistle. Normally, Jimmy would slam that home.
Normally, he took off maybe a little bit further than he's used to when he dunks the ball. And he was hit on the body. I thought that was a good call. So 2 reasons, I think, why he missed the dunk, but he has a chance at the line for 2.
Brandon Martin picks up his first personal foul. Long and lean, Jimmy Oladokun. He is a force. No question about it. And he is active tonight, much more so tonight than when we saw him against Los Osos, where they trailed into the 4th quarter, ended up winning by over 20 points. This Damien team can be very explosive, although it's tough to be explosive against Etiwanda.
It is. I'm still looking at the free throws. That's another empty trip.
And Etiwanda has the lead. Green with the bucket. They just play so tough at the defensive end, and they wear you down, these Eagles. Thomas comes up empty. Corner 3, that's an air ball. Smith gets it back and is rejected brilliantly by Wyatt. And now another collision.
If you're coaching basketball and watching this game, that last defensive possession for Etiwanda, I don't know if you have DVR, I don't think TiVo exists anymore, but cut that up and show it to your team. That was perfect defense. Look at this, straight up. Wyatt gets the block on Smith. Ignore the pass, that was sloppy, but before that bad pass from Wyatt, what a defensive possession, and Look again, Damien misses. That's their 5th missed free throw. They haven't even played 10 minutes.
Marcus Green has picked up his 2nd foul. Green misses at the other end of the building, and Jimmy Baker going up to get the rebound. Strong play by the guard. Green and Wyatt knifing inside and scoring with the left hand. I love the agility of Darvell Wyatt.
I can't get enough of this kid. What a great player.
For a moment, it looked like Oladokun was going to shoot a 3. Malik Thomas says, I'm better at that, so I'll take the triple and knock it down. We're deadlocked at 16. 5:25 to play, opening half. The KDOC game of the week. Randy Rosenblum with Connor Morissette. The long range shot by Wyatt, no good. The Eagles break out defensively. They can't get back in time because Malik Thomas flying down the floor with reckless abandon lays it in. Etiwanda takes a timeout. They're down 2. That was a picturesque fast break by Damien.
That was, and that's what happens when you force teams to take long jump shots. Wyatt missed a 3. Rebound came out far. Next thing you know, Damien's on the fast break, and I think Wyatt wanted to foul Thomas, but he was so quick going the other way, he ended up getting the layup before the foul could be committed.
KDOC game of the week. There's our CIF Southern Section top 16. Sierra Canyon number 1. Modern Day. Centennial has got a big clash against Rebay Academy Monday night. That's going to be an interesting affair.
That will be. Rebay has been dominating so far this year, but they haven't really played any great teams. So
go ahead, say it. How much did they win by last night?
What was it, over 100 points?
They won by 107 points. 129 to 122. 129 to 22 over Mesrobian. Mike Price with 25, Tyler Powell with 27, Trey White with 28, Barrington Hardgrass with 21, and Wookie Wigington with 17. 129 to 22. Mike Leduc pleading his case on the sideline.
Yeah, he is. I expect Rebay, as they play better teams like Corona Centennial, we won't be seeing any scores like that.
No, I don't think so. But a 107-point difference. But they're going to play a great Corona Centennial team on Monday evening. There's a beautiful drive, and Baker scores, and he's fouled. Oh, Jimmy Baker saw the opportunity. He seized the moment.
That was elite quickness from Baker. Taking it with the left hand, got the hoop and the arm. He played really fast right there. That caught my attention.
You know, it's interesting. Dave Kleckner said what I love about him is his quickness, and you see that immediately.
Yeah, it's tough to ignore that. He was moving lightning fast.
Eagles back out on top. Hard fought first half. Thomas always looking for the shot. Another air ball. It's out of bounds to Etiwanda. Well, Etiwanda makes it tough on great players. I mean, Thomas has responded. He has 11 points here in the half.
Yeah, and when you're a high-volume scorer.
Baker's shot goes in and out. Green puts it back. It's rejected. Mashak, who's returned, he puts it up, and he's fouled.
When you're a high-volume scorer, you're going to have some air balls when you take as many shots as Thomas does. Mashak back into the game, fighting for rebounds, gets it, and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. He struggles at the free throw line, though. See if he can knock these down.
Mashak, who has not scored yet. Mashak is going to go to the University of Tennessee. Big moment here. That was the 3rd foul whistled against Jimmy Oladokun.
That is big because Damien doesn't have that much depth down low.
That one rattles through for Mashak, and he has scratched for the first time this evening.
We'll see if Darvell Wyatt takes advantage of Oladokun going to the bench, trying to take it to the rim on the next few Etiwanda possessions. That's what I expect to see.
Yeah, Nickelberry, the setup guy, true point guard. Baseline jumper fails for Smith. Etiwanda and Baker leaning in. Battle inside, we have a tie-up. Alternating possession. It's going to go to Damien. A tight struggle in this first half. Under 4 minutes to play. Wyatt's been great on KDOC-TV. Thomas isn't bad either.
Nothing says comfort food like Shakey's PCM combo. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojos. Surprise the family and get it to go. Get more deal for your meal with Shakey's PCM dinner combos.
It's mom.
This stay-at-home dad deserves a break.
Hey, babe. Don't do.
This light sleeper deserves a night's rest. This delivery guy deserves a day off. And good drivers deserve to save money on car insurance. The Wawanesa Way. Great rates for good drivers. Call for a free quote or visit wawanesa.com.
Max Bowman and the St. John Bosco Braves face off against Scotty Washington and the J. Sarah Lions. Don't miss it. Thursday at 7:30, presented by Wingstop. Live only on KDOC-TV Los Angeles.
Etiwanda by 2, and tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. They are a destination to hit when you crave cooked-to-order wings with bold, layered flavors. And tonight's broadcast is also brought to you by our friends at Hyundai. When you test drive a new Hyundai, you'll find that not only does Hyundai have your back, Hyundai is also looking out for your pocketbook. See your local dealer today and discover why the longer you look at a new Hyundai, the more there is to like. A 2-point advantage for Etiwanda. They're happy to get their star back, Damien Mayshak. He's still looking for his first basket. He has one foul shot made. So Etiwanda lost its star for most of this half because he had 2 fouls, yet they still lead.
Him not scoring isn't a huge concern because he affects the game in so many ways. He handles the ball a lot. He's great on defense. He's a great rebounder. So him not scoring isn't a huge concern, but I do expect him to get going a little bit more offensively.
Word had a good look, just putting up there a little bit too strong, and Etiwanda coming back the other way. At halftime, we'll have Frank Burleson. Everyone knows about Burleson on basketball. He's a great writer, blocking foul against Damien. And we'll chat with Frank on our Hyundai halftime show, and we look forward to that.
Damien sophomore Elijah Brown was called for the block there, but I like his intensity. I like what he's bringing off the bench. You can see it in his face, how much he really cares about Damien and cares about getting this victory. He's a bench player you want. Brings a lot of energy.
Yeah, he does. Elijah Brown, I think he has a bright future. And he's been playing well of late. By the way, Elijah Brown's got the same name as the quarterback at Mater Dei. Spells it exactly the same way. And Elijah Brown, the quarterback, had a sterling year, spring season for the Monarchs, who went undefeated. Tip is good. Will it count? I think they're going to wave it off. They do.
Ooh,
it was in the cylinder, and Darvell Wyatt tapped on it.
That's one I wish we could go under the hood like we see in college and the pros. I think that I got another look at that. I'm not exactly sure that was.
So you don't agree with the officiating call?
I don't know. I would like to see it again up close.
Thomas is looking at Baker up close. He's tightly guarding him.
Maybe my eyes are bad. I don't know.
They better not be bad at your age. Brown all the way. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound. Wyatt. Wyatt is so composed. He rebounds. He brings the ball up. Between him and Mayshak, they have 2 big-time players who control games. Williams from 15. Rebound Mayshak. He's right there and scores. The quick leaper, Damien Mayshak.
What an athletic play. Rebound up immediately, got 2. Beautiful.
Thomas turned it over. Green lobbied it. Here's Mayshak again, and he's fouled. Very patient. Yes. He was patient.
Just see how the game changes when he's out there. It's totally different.
Well, he's a game changer.
And credit to Etiwanda for, I think they won the period that he was on the bench with the 2 fouls, so they deserve a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, Damien, who's going to attend Tennessee, said he likes the Vols' family environment. So he's going to be a volunteer, and he'll be a good one there. Senior, big guard, He's really worked on his shooting, and again, he's another one who has a very nice touch. He had 7 blocks in the first meeting between these clubs. Inside, Williams battling, lost it out of bounds, but a terrific effort inside by Curtis Williams at 6'6" from Etiwanda.
Damien's going to have to match Etiwanda's size somehow.
Damien's going to have to hit some shots.
Yeah, that too, but just rebounding, I'm concerned with Alada Kuhn on the bench.
Smith banked it in. He was composed going down Main Street and used the window to get 2. That shaves it to 3. Approaching 2 minutes to play in the half.
Great play from Smith. I really like his game.
I like Wyatt's game. He's right there and scores again. He has been sensational in the half. He has 10. The lead is 5 for the host Eagles. Smith for 3. Thomas recaptures. Nickelberry from outside. Thomas again. A lot of contact. Finally, they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go on the alternating possession. It's Etiwanda. I thought there'd be a foul on that one.
Yeah, that looked like a foul to me. I thought Wyatt got him on the body.
That's a surprising one. And it's good news for Etiwanda because they claim possession. Latter stages of the opening half. Bouncing to Wyatt. Baker, oh, what a move all the way. Did everything but finish. But what a crossover dribble. What handles for Jimmy Baker.
There was that quickness again.
Deflected out of bounds. Jimmy Baker has really improved. He's getting better with each game. And again, Dave Kleckner loves his speed.
It's great, and we haven't seen too much from Curtis Williams tonight, Etiwanda's other sophomore, but I have very high expectations for both of those players moving forward.
Game in and game out, Etiwanda puts on a defensive clinic with their man-for-man. They just don't relax. Backdoor layup, there's 2 for you-know-who. Malik Thomas and the seniors going to the line. You can see why he's well over 2,000 points in his career and why he's going to be a good one for Andy Enfeld at USC.
Great finish, but what about a pass there from Nickelberry? Oh, man. I think we might have our assist of the game.
Nickelberry gets a dime.
Yeah. 2 nickels, 1 dime. Yeah, beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness.
And he completes the 3-point play. Malik Thomas cuts it to 2. Inside of a minute to play, opening half. A good one in the baseline league.
This has been a great game so far.
Baker, 3 ball. Jimmy Baker. He's going to be a tremendous player here, just a sophomore. He already is very good. And at halftime on our Hyundai halftime show, we'll have sports writer Frank Burleson. See who he's impressed with so far. Oh my goodness, what a 3 ball from Malik Thomas. He has 17 first half points, Malik Thomas.
A lot of these Damien shooters, too, are falling down after hitting their shots. I don't know how Thomas made that one. In fact, didn't even hit the rim.
Wyatt, tipped by Meshack. On the ground, quite a battle, and the half is over. So we have completed the first 16 minutes. Teams think there could be a few tenths left. Wait a minute, we'll hold it for a moment. See if the officials put another tick or 2 on the clock. I think they're going to wave them off. They have now decided the half is over. So it is Etiwanda with the 2-point lead at the break. Eagles trying to go 6-0. Damien's won 20 games already. Great marksmanship from the perimeter. Malik Thomas is special. On our KDOC Game of the Week, Hyundai Halftime Show is next.
KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Jacob Emrani. Injured in an accident? For a free consultation, call Jacob or visit calljacob.com.
After my motorcycle accident, I had no form of transportation. I couldn't work, and to make matters worse, all the attorneys I called bounced me around from person to person. Jacob was the only one who got on the phone with me when I asked for him.
I was told you were just involved in an accident. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
He's a real person, a real attorney, and that's why now he's my attorney.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself.
10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch.
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
$7.98. $7.98.
Jim, what's $7.98?
It's this. An 11-inch hybrid mattress with copper-infused gel memory foam and the supportive pocket springs, plus a head-adjustable base.
You must be dreaming. An 11-inch hybrid mattress alone would cost over $800 elsewhere.
Well, now at Jerome's, you get both this hybrid queen mattress and head-adjustable base for only $7.98.
Plus, get my 5-year special financing and fast and free drop-off delivery.
California, the future belongs to everyone. And now everyone can drive it with the Ford Escape and Explorer. We built them to sense danger before you do, to adapt to any conditions on the road or off it. Gave them innovations for real life where technology is effortless. Because in California, the future is here, and we are here to help you drive it. For a limited time, you can lease a 2021 Ford Explorer XLT for $399 per month for 36 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Welcome back to Etiwanda High School. At the break, the Eagles lead Damien 28-26. It's time for the Hyundai halftime show, where a little bit earlier, Randy had a chance to catch up with legendary basketball writer Frank Burleson.
Frank is one of my favorite guys, and nobody knows more about prep basketball than Frank Burleson. Frank, you've seen all the teams that are going to be in the Open Division. Who's caught your eye?
All of them. Etiwanda, Damien tonight, obviously. I've seen their first meeting. I've seen Sierra Canyon. I've seen Mater Dei still unbeaten. I've seen Harvard Westlake. I've seen St. John Bosco. A very good team from the Valley. You know, obviously Harvard Westlake and Sierra Canyon get all the attention, but Heritage Christian and Northridge, very, very good team. Very good team.
How good is Rebay Academy?
We're going to find out Monday night. They've got a late start because of COVID, and they've played a couple kind of glorified scrimmages, but Monday night at home they play Centennial, another very likely Open Division team, and that should tell a lot of tales.
Who's the best player in the section?
Well, we've seen a couple of good ones. We're going to see a couple of good ones tonight, and Malik Thomas of Damien and Jemai Meshach of Etiwanda. But, of course, Amari Bailey, who's been such a big part of the last two Sierra Canyon teams, and it's definitely his team this year, as you guys saw last weekend. Dynamic, spectacular athlete.
Frank, always a pleasure.
My pleasure, Randy.
All right, that's Frank Burleson. He's the best in the business in writing about the preps. Now let's go back to Connor.
At the break, Etiwanda leads Damien 28-26. Coming up next on the Hyundai halftime show on KDOC, we'll have first half highlights.
Nothing says comfort food like Shakey's PCM Combo. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojos. Surprise the family and get it to go. Get more deal for your meal with Shakey's PCM Dinner Combos.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little by alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson, or get up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Delicious. Today I'm reviewing donuts. Let's get into it. Guys, that is some good stuff right there. It's like donuts and cereal. No burn or anything. This is so good. High Nick, I heard, a lot of nicotine in here.
It's mom. This stay-at-home dad deserves a break.
Hey, babe. Don't do...
This light sleeper deserves a night's rest. This delivery guy deserves a day off. And good drivers deserve to save money on car insurance. The Wawanisa Way. Great rates for good drivers. Call for a free quote or visit wawanisa.com.
Maybe it's only a feeling, only a dream, only a day trip that lasts long after sundown. Maybe it's only a weekend or a moment. But sometimes those only things are the only things that matter. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's only one.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models. Plus, get 3 years no-cost maintenance with the Jeep Wave program.
Nothing says comfort food like Shakey's PCM combo. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojos. Surprise the family and get it to go. Get more deal for your meal with Shakey's PCM dinner combos.
We're at Etiwanda. We're at the break. This is our Hyundai halftime show. Randy Rosenblum with Connor Morissette. Statistically, there's some good numbers up there. The eye-popping numbers by Malik Thomas of Damien, who has 17 of their 26.
And he's done it from the outside, from the inside. He's been fantastic. The problem is he hasn't really had too much help offensively.
You see R.J. Smith with 5 and Oladokun, who has 3 fouls, and that's a trouble spot for Damien. For the Spartans, he has 4. On the other side, Darvell Wyatt's great. I mean, he's had a good game, 10 points. He does this almost every night. Marcus Green was 6, and Jimmy Baker, who I'm so impressed with on the back line, the sophomore point guard. He handles, he can score, he does a little bit of everything.
Yes, he does. He's so quick. That's the best attribute he has, and he's gotten to the rim a couple times. I've been really impressed with Jimmy Baker as well.
First half highlights as well. And there were some good ones. And speaking of good ones, Malik Thomas, sensational, showing muscle. And how about Marcus Green following up his miss? And there's Thomas again, who has the 17 points. There's the guy, though, who's been so good, Wyatt.
Darvell Wyatt has been great. And then Oladokun, the other big man, I thought he had a good half, despite only scoring the 4 points. But the fouls are what killed him, as you mentioned. But, man, there's no stopping Malik Thomas, huh?
Not on a nightly basis. He seems to score at will. There's a pretty move inside by Green. But, again, Wyatt showing his strength on that occasion. Here's a great leak out in basket for Malik Thomas.
Yeah, we'll be saying Thomas's name a lot in these highlights because he led the game with 17. Great pass from Nickelberry to find Thomas there. 17 points.
28-26. That's our Hyundai halftime show. The second half is next on the Game of the Week from KDOC.
Hunger. It lets you know you're hungry. For 100% charbroiled Angus beef and A1 sauce. It's steakhouse flavor without all the fuss. Try the Steakhouse Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
Attention, California. New federal funding of $3 billion is available to help more people pay for health insurance, no matter what your income. How much is yours? Julie and Bob are paying $700 less every month. Dee got comprehensive coverage for only $1 a month. And the Nevadas are paying less than $100 a month. Check CoveredCA.com to see your new lower price. The sooner you sign up, the more you save. Only at Cover California. This way to health insurance.
Hey, is that the 20 bucks you owe me?
No, it's furniture.
Furniture? It looks like 20 bucks.
Well, at Jerome's, you can get furniture for any room in your house for $20 or less a month. Like our Paula sofa and love seat, or our Cumberland queen storage bed, or the Riley dining table and 6 chairs.
Any of these rooms for $20 or less a month with my no money down 5-year special financing.
Plus, get Jerome's fast and free drop-off delivery.
Only at Jerome's and Jerome's.com.
My son was badly injured in a car accident. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. So I called Jacob. Jacob treated my son like family.
I was just calling to see how your surgery went this morning.
Jacob isn't just a guy on TV. He's a real person, a real attorney. And that's why he's now my attorney.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
What flavors are you chasing? Hand-seasoned Angus beef? A1 sauce? Words written in cursive? Luxury you eat with your hands. Try the Steakhouse Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
Etiwanda by a deuce, 28-26. Entertaining opening first half. And as we get set for the second half, tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Order your flavor today online at wingstop.com or on our Wingstop app. You know, city section basketball finally started tonight. Birmingham got a waiver because they're charter, so they played some CIF Southern Section schools. So the Patriots are 3-1 against Southern Section teams. But Westchester, the defending champion in the city, knocked off Venice 65-51. Zion Sutton had 20 points and 15 for TJ Wainwright. They think he's a great player.
Yeah, I know he's still looking for a home at the college level, so we'll see if some of these city section games can help him get scouted a little bit more. Great player, one of the better guards in the city section for sure.
Leduc has to like where his team is positioned.
He does, but I think he wants to see more offense from someone other than Malik Thomas. I'm looking at RJ Smith to have a big second half. He was held scoreless against Etiwanda in the second half the last time these two teams played. If he had just given him 6 points, they would have won the game. If he has a bigger second half here tonight, Damien has a great opportunity.
Nickelberry will take it out, as you can see, at midcourt, so Damien will get the first crack at the basket. Down by 2 points.
And here we see Alada-Kun catches the ball. He has 3 fouls. That's another story to watch.
I'm sure he's well aware of that. He's been sitting on the bench for a while, and he knows he has to be careful.
And he knows that Damien needs him.
Nickelberry for 3. That won't get there. Out of bounds to Etiwanda. Whenever you watch an Etiwanda game, there's a lot of air balls by their opponent.
Yeah, that is a good point. And it's because of the great defense that the Eagles play.
Baker puts it in overdrive. Wyatt for 3. Oh, Mayshak stepped out of bounds, but it was a great effort.
That was. His rebounding, we knew he's so good at it, but that's really caught my attention tonight. He just is a step ahead, it seems like, on the defensive and offensive glass.
Boy, he's such a quick leaper. He just gets off the ground faster than anyone else. Smith on the wing. Thomas not shy. And a good rebound by that guard again. Jimmy Baker forgot the basketball. Smith the other way. He is confronted by Mayshak. Nickelberry follows and ties it at 28.
Nickelberry, a great glue guy, takes charges in the right place at the right time. That was a fantastic rebound and finish.
Good feed, Green inside to the big fella, Darvell Wyatt. Wyatt has his total at 12 points.
Let's see if the offense continues to pick up in this third quarter. Both teams are shooting well to begin the third.
And again, both teams pride themselves on defense. So it's not easy to pick it up offensively.
It is not.
Everything's contested. 8 on the shot clock. They got to get to work, and Thomas can do that. Raising up, that's good tight defense again. Alada-Kun puts it back in. Well, Jimmy with the 3 fouls, playing strong inside, 30 apiece.
He's so important for the Spartans for grabbing rebounds.
Coach Clucker, Dave Clucker on the sideline, calls a quick timeout.
I think he might have just been warned by the official. Did he take
No, he called a quick timeout. He wanted to make a replacement.
Got it.
Brings in Crenshaw and takes out Baker.
Either way, he's not happy about something over there.
Green, back of the iron. Nickelberry looking to push. Deflected away by Quentin Crenshaw. Eagles have it. Green, yes, with the finger roll, Marcus Green. Eagles have the lead once again.
Great move to step by Nickelberry, who was in charge position from Green. Way to avoid the foul and get 2 points.
Two of the premier teams in the CIF Southern section. Two teams that know each other well. The first meeting was 64-60. We're right at that number again. We're right on pace for almost a duplicate score. Foul inside.
That's 4
Etiwanda
on
not happy.
No, Damien not happy. I think that's 4 on Aladacoon.
Wow, because Etiwanda thought it was on them. No, that was not on him. I didn't think it was on him.
The PA man
Never
initially
trust
said
the public address.
Aladacoon. Okay, yeah,
It's on Williams.
that's one. Just let it go. I didn't see anything wrong with that. But for the sake of this game, I'm glad Aladacoon didn't pick up his 4th. Then he would have had to go to the bench.
Thomas, reverse.
Wow.
Spectacular. Malik Thomas. His first basket of the second half, and he has 19.
How did he stay in the air that long? What a play.
Well, Malik Thomas can keep his team in against anyone.
Yes.
And a takeaway by Thomas to Nickelberry. And the Spartans have a 2-point lead. 4:25 to play in the third. I went inside to Williams, and Curtis was hacked.
Damien was outscored 19-13 in the second quarter. Now they're pushing the pace, getting good looks on offense in the third quarter. Great halftime adjustments from Mike Leduc.
That's offense. That's an easy play to call. Darvell Wyatt just used that right arm to clear out everybody.
What I love about Nickelberry, he takes the charges and then he lets you know how many he has. He put up 2 fingers after that one because he's taken 2 charges so far.
He's halfway home. Remember, he had 4 the last time.
That's a really funny maneuver that he does. I love that.
He's a delightful young kid, too. Easy to talk to, very friendly. Backdoor pass. Smith threw it away. Meshack has it. Williams in the open court. He puts it in. And a blocking foul, a chance for a 3-point play. 3:57 left in the third. We're knotted at 34 apiece. The assist of the game presented by Jacob and Ronnie. Nickelberry to Thomas. Threading the needle. That is our Jacob and Ronnie assist of the game. Knotted at 34 on the KDOC Game of the Week.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Go to wingstop.com to have that crave-crushing Wingstop flavor delivered right to your door.
Got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself.
10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch.
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little. By alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson, or get up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Well, she's happy to be on TV, and we're happy to have her on television on KDOC. And our game tonight is presented in part by our good friends at Jacob and Ronnie. For a free consultation, call Jacob at 866-811-1881 or visit calljacob.com. Jacob is a proud supporter of CIF Sports on KDOC.
All square, 34-34. Another night in the baseline league. This has been a treat so far.
Curtis Williams looking to treat his team to a 3-point play. Matches number. and give his squad the advantage, and does. First three of the evening for Williams. And they're all critical when the game is this tight. Eagles by one. Hahn bouncing in low to Thomas.
Mayshak guarding Thomas again. It's a great matchup.
Word. He was open in the corner, but Spivey put it up over the iron. Mayshak on the weave to Crenshaw. The drive by Green. Again, he's their leading scorer, Marcus Green, and he gets to the goal.
Damien a little flat-footed defensively on that possession. That was great offense from the Eagles. Quick ball movement, and Green knew exactly what he needed to do when he caught the ball, take it to the rim.
Smith fully capable, number 5, of pulling the trigger. They go backdoor. Foul before the shot. Spivey Word, number 2, is a hard-working player for Damien.
He is, and he pulled off a very nice pump fake there to get Green up into the air. Easy foul every time.
That's 3 fouls for Green. Excellent execution of the game by both sides. In low, 2 more. Smith. It's a good answer.
He was scoreless, like I said, in the second half the last time these two teams met. Great sign for the Spartans.
Green raising up. Malik Thomas coming back the other way. Damien looking for the lead. Smith for 3. Tipped away out of bounds. It belongs to Etiwanda. I love that big Etiwanda name in the gymnasium. You know where you're at all times.
Yeah, very beautiful artwork in the Eagles' nest.
Well, the nest is not easy to play in. The Eagles normally dominate, win by large margins, but they're being tested tonight.
Yeah, it helped Etiwanda playing at Damien, and now it's helping Damien playing at Etiwanda, the lack of fans.
Jimmy Baker again, knocking it down. He has 8.
He's playing his role really well so far, Baker.
Nickelberry puts it in overdrive, and he's fouled by Crenshaw. 3 on Quentin Crenshaw. A lot of players with at least 3. Again, 5 eliminate you as Green gets a breather.
Etiwanda got into a little bit of foul trouble in the first half. They have 4 fouls compared to Damien's 3.
They were looking for Thomas. Word's pass intercepted by Mayshak. Jamai all the way and rolls it in beautifully. Jamai Mayshak.
And I'm laughing because Nickelberry was trying to take another charge.
And we have another tie-up. And it'll go to Etiwanda. They're just, again, and we've mentioned it all the time, Etiwanda is just relentless defensively.
They are, but Mayshak leads the way. And I wouldn't want to, I don't care how big or small you are, I wouldn't want to be in charge position with Mayshak coming down the lane with a full head of steam.
And it's a tribute to Dave Kleckner that all his players over the years buy in, playing so hard at the defensive end. Mayshak missed a layup. Normally he puts that one away.
Normally, but you're right. Kleckner deserves a ton of credit because every year it's the same level defensively. It does not change no matter what the personnel looks like.
Malik Thomas fouled going to the iron. First foul on Jimmy Baker. Foul before the shot, so it's out of bounds. Damien back by 5. Elijah Brown back in, number 20. This is Elijah, and he walked. Final 68 seconds of the third quarter. Damien has to be very careful here. Etiwanda is starting to get a real feel for the game. Their offense is clicking, and their defense is always stifling.
They are, but Malik Thomas is like a get-out-of-jail-free card. You can make some mistakes, and he can bail you out very quickly with a couple threes.
This one's going against the Eagles.
That's against Wyatt, who I think they got for the hook.
That's 3 on Darvell Wyatt. Inside of a minute to play in the third. It would do these Damien Spartans good to get a basket and close down that disadvantage. Thomas is the guy to go to. Gets it back. It's swatted out of there. Nickelberry down Main Street. He can't finish. And a strong, strong rebound by Quentin Webb.
Webb got the block, and then the rebound.
Mayshak out of control, offensive foul. Yeah, he got up in the air and he ran into Elijah Brown.
I believe Dave Kleckner, if I heard him right, yelled, "That was stupid," because Mayshak was way out of control. He'll sit with 3 fouls now.
Jemai to the bench and Marcus Green back in. Everybody playing with the 3 fouls. Final 28 seconds of the third. Dave Kleckner always active on the bench. Always working the officials, talking to his players. Looking to be precise with everything. And of course, Mike LeDuc on the other side is splendid as well. 2 terrific coaches on the benches tonight. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. Thomas from the side. That was gorgeous.
I'm just throwing my hands up. What a play.
Baker from half court. Good! The 3 ball from Jimmy Baker. I believe that could be the Shakey's Pizza shot of the game, but we got a few of them to talk about. 44-38, a 3 ball from downtown, from midcourt for Jimmy Baker. He has 11 points. That's got to be our Shakey's Pizza shot of the night. What a play.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor. Dough made fresh daily. Order now at Shakey's.com.
Nothing says comfort food like Shakey's PCM Combo. Everybody loves Shakey's Pizza, Chicken, and Mojos. Surprise the family and get it to go. Get more deal for your meal with Shakey's PCM Dinner Combos.
This personal trainer deserves a raise. And good drivers deserve to save money on car insurance. The Wawanesa Way. Great rates for good drivers.
Maybe it's only a feeling, only a dream, only a day trip that lasts long after sundown. Maybe it's only a weekend or a moment. But sometimes those only things are the only things that matter. The Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's only one.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models. Plus, get 3 years no-cost maintenance with the Jeep Wave program.
We got to relive that last shot by Jimmy Baker, our Shakey's Pizza shot of the game that expanded Etiwanda's lead to 6. A half-court buzzer beater.
With a lot of air underneath. If that hit the back iron or anything, that wasn't going in, but it finds the cup. What a shot from Baker. How often have we been saying his name tonight? It's a coming-out party for the sophomore.
Jimmy Baker, the 3-point maker. And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Lunch, dinner, or late night, visit wingstop.com for piping hot boneless wings. Damien suddenly back by 6 after the long ball from Baker. Malik Thomas might have got away with the travel. He's deflected, taken off the glass by Green. Baker on the run out, had it knocked out of bounds.
By who else but Nickelberry. Another great defensive play in transition for the senior. Way to knock it out of Baker's hands there. I've been really impressed with Nickelberry tonight.
Got very quick hands.
He does.
I've been impressed with Baker. Misses there. It'll belong to Damien.
Go figure. He misses, or he makes the rushed half-court shot and then misses the wide-open 3.
You know, all the teams, when they end practices,
yeah,
they fire up from half court. It's just a tradition. All the schools do it at the college level, high school level. They probably do it in the NBA as well. And that time it paid off for Baker. Thomas has a lane, but he cannot connect. And Green comes out to Crenshaw all the way. Crash tip is no good. Next rebound comes down to R.J. Smith.
Thomas is playing like a man on a mission right now.
Nickelberry for three. R.J. Smith, a second opportunity. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound, Marcus Green. Under 7 minutes to play in the game, and Nickelberry give him a theft. He pilfered it away. Thomas is hit and fouled. Easy play to call. He was bumped by Jimmy Baker.
Thomas almost got a rebound, offensive rebound, the prior possession for Damien. He knows this is a huge game for him. He wants to beat Etiwanda. Remember, the last time Damien has a win over Etiwanda, way back in 2017. So for Malik Thomas, all-time leading scorer at Damien, if he can cap off his senior year with a win on the road at Damien, that'll just go even further to cementing his legacy.
Well, he's got 21 points on the night. Some fabulous moves around the basket. And on a nightly basis, he's going to get you plus 20. Figures out a solution at the free throw line. He's been a little off on his charities, but that one was pure. Trying to bring his Spartans to within 4. Nylon. Baker from just outside the foul line misses, and there's Thomas, and you're right. Malik's doing it at both ends of the building.
Man on a mission right now.
Nickelberry kicks it to Hahn, and he'll back it up. Thomas went up and drew another foul. He's going back to the free throw line.
James Harden move right there from Malik Thomas. The old lean in and force the defender to foul you no matter what.
It's nice to have a superstar at this level who can take over games. We saw him absolutely dominate in the fourth quarter against Los Osos on our air, and he's starting to do that here.
It's going to be a fascinating finish in the sense that everyone knows Thomas wants to score, and he is the scorer for Damien. Etiwanda knows it too. They're a fantastic defensive team. Who's going to win out? We got 6 minutes and 18 seconds to see.
And who's going to be our wing stop player of the game? It's a one-possession game at this point.
Wins, has to be Thomas.
Well, if it's Damien, it's a no-brainer. He's got 24 on the night, 24 of the 41. Wyatt to Baker. Oladipoon comes out of there with it. He goes all the way, and he's fouled. Oh, the big fella showing some ball handling skills, going coast to coast.
I bet the Damien coaches were a little nervous he was going to pick up foul number 5 on a charge because he was going out of control, or foul number 4, excuse me. But he'll go to the line now and shoot 2.
It's been a challenge for him at the free throw line. But he has not picked up that 4th foul. Remember, he had the 3 fouls and had to leave in the first half. Gets the roll on the first one. And suddenly, Spartans back to within 2, under 6 minutes to play here at Etiwanda High School. Mike Leduc, nonchalant on the sideline. He's seen this over and over in his career. Wyatt. Mayshak.
It's not his game.
Run down, rescued beautifully by R.J. Smith. They turn it over. But Nickelberry deflected it away. Thomas for the lead, and he's fouled. He got hit on the arm. Boy, Malik Thomas makes so many things happen. Mayshak fouled him, and he has 4 personals. So he's on the brink of fouling out. And Dave Kleckner knows his star is saddled with the 4 personal foul.
In the last meeting between Damien and Etiwanda, it was Thomas who was in foul trouble. He picked up 2 early. Tonight it's the superstar on the other team, Etiwanda May, who's dealing with foul issues. And you're right, 4. One more infraction, he's out of here.
Ties the game, and it also ties what he scored against Etiwanda the first time with 26, gunning for 27 and the advantage.
Just have a feeling that he's going to take over this game.
He already has.
And lead them to a victory.
Well, that's yet to be determined. Etiwanda's very good. They have enough scorers and defenders to make things happen down the stretch in the final 5:20. One of them is Marcus Green. Green accelerates, scores, and he's going to the free throw line. Trying to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. That was pretty.
Green showing off some quickness with that move. Very good finish there from the senior. Another guy who had to wait his turn on Etiwanda. Remember, they were so good a year ago, 30-4, graduated 5 great seniors. Now it's Green's year.
Both teams leaving points out there. Missing foul shots. Etiwanda by 1. 5 minutes to play in regulation. This is going against Damien. Foul before the shot.
They got Nickelberry for the moving screen. And that's a possession where Thomas didn't touch the basketball. And I know it was a quick offensive foul, so there wasn't really much time, but he's got to touch it on every offensive possession for the Spartans. No excuses.
Thomas on defense working against Darvell Wyatt. Green terminates the dribble. 3 ball. Smith rebounds. That missed shot by Brandon Martin. And a chance for the guests from Damien to take the lead. 4.5 minutes left. And they're very patient. And they're going to play through number 1, and that's a good idea. Malik has 27 points, Malik Thomas. Oladipoon on the low block, going to work. Meshack the other way. A run out. Baker, yes. And the Eagles show they can sprint down the other way. Nickelberry all the way, missed it. Rebound Hahn, and he's fouled. You gotta like the effort from Harry Hahn. 3:55 left in the basketball game. It's a 3-point lead for the host Eagles. They're being challenged by Damien. The game of the week on KDOC, another Baker score.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we're not quite open yet.
Jim, it's me.
Let me guess, undercover shopping the other furniture stores again?
You got it. Compare this sectional from Ashley to our Bennett. Both are power reclining, but ours has dream seating and theirs doesn't.
Ours has top grain leather seating and power headrests. Theirs doesn't. And Jerry's price is over $1,300 less than their regular price.
Plus, get Jerry's 5-year special financing and get free drop-off delivery.
Better quality for less money at Jerome's and Jerome's.com.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little by alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Tucson, or get up to $3,500 in total savings. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
There is a deadly cloying chill that haunts the Black community, curled around our kin in a thick cloud of menthol smoke. An aggressive magician's trick, abracadabra, sawed our family tree in half, tobacco killing more of us than guns, drugs, and AIDS combined. Big Tobacco told us it was cool. Today we say no more. Remember who we fight for. Go to wearenotprofit.org.
Etiwanda by 48-45. Etiwanda trying to go to 6-0 in the baseline league and 6-0 overall. Damien is 20-1. They're 1 loss is to Etiwanda. They're looking for revenge. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for what I think we're going to get, which is going to be a close finish coming down to the wire. Exciting game between these two. That's what I think is in store, and I think that's what we're going to get.
Barry Hall, the junior, guy with a high motor and a lot of energy, who, like everyone on the floor tonight, guards well, has 2 shots coming, trying to bring the Damien Spartans to within 1. I like Harry's demeanor on the floor. He's calm, cool, collective.
I agree, and that was his first point. No better time to get the first one than late in the fourth.
2-point lead and the ball for the Eagles. Baker threw it away. On the baseline, he was looking for Marcus Green, but that hookup was not close. And at this stage, turnovers are magnified.
They are. Under 4 minutes to go, 2-point game, fourth quarter. You're absolutely right about that. Everything is magnified now.
Bringing it up is Malik Thomas. Corner 3, Nickelberry, no. Thomas rebounds. Had a great look, and here comes Etiwanda. Crenshaw was sealed off on the baseline. And White backs it up. Green for 3. Got it. A huge hit for Marcus Green, their leading scorer on the year and now tonight. He's up to 15.
It's a huge shot. Etiwanda had missed a lot of threes before that. They finally get that one to go. Big shot.
Thomas for the answer. Oladokun kept it alive, but it's controlled by Meshack of the Eagles. Three ball. Rebound Meshack. He's underneath. He scores. Richards. Martin's shot went in and out, and Meshack cleaned up. And Etiwanda suddenly is up by 7 with 2:36 to play.
Meshack just got right in front of Oladokun there. Oladokun has to box out Meshack. He didn't do that. Allowed for the easy second chance opportunity, and Meshack's going to score a layup 10 out of 10 times.
Upcoming games on KDOC-TV. Moscow at Sarah in the Trinity League. Capo Valley Christian at Mater Dei and St. Augustine at Mater Dei. And then in that same venue, Corona Centennial against Capo Valley. That nightcap there with Centennial and Capo Valley, 2 powerhouse teams.
I think that'll be a great nightcap at Mater Dei. Capo Valley, they beat pretty much everyone in Orange County. How do they fare against one of the best teams in Southern California, Corona Centennial? We'll find out.
Damien needs to score on this possession. They can ill afford to come up empty with 2:36 to play.
I agree, and everyone knows the ball will be in Thomas's hands. Let's see if he looks to pass, if he faces a double or triple team, someone else steps up, or if he just keeps taking it himself.
Last time the Spartans were down at this end, they had 2 good looks, just did not put it through. Critical possession. No surprise, it goes to Thomas, who's put up 27 tonight. Thomas scissoring inside. Offensive foul. Ran into Meshack. Well, they knew he was going to get it, and they were waiting for him. Watch number 15 slide over.
Great play by Meshack, and for as good as Thomas is, when everyone knows he's getting the ball, it makes it easier to defend just because you only got to really key in on one guy. There he's called for the charge. 2 minutes to play. The game's not over yet, but that was big.
Damien, who's again won 20 games, will be favored on the remainder of the game, no question about it.
They will, and the question is 20-2 enough to get into the Open Division? I think so, especially with a win over Harvard Westlake.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the way they played here tonight, even if they fall, they perform very, very well. Well, you got to be precise, and you got to make every shot count. If you're Damien, and you got to somehow slow down Etiwanda, who in the fourth quarter has shot the ball effectively.
They have, and I go back to that Marcus Green 3. That's what started this run after Etiwanda had struggled from deep in the second half. Green put an end to that. That was huge. And he's certainly a candidate for our Wingstop player of the game. Marcus Green, Jimmy Baker's played well. So has Darvell Wyatt. For Damien, it's all about Malik Thomas. Well, it was funny. The half-court shot went in for Etiwanda after the third quarter, and then they really couldn't get another three to fall until Green hit that one. Well, Jimmy Baker's three-point shot, I'm sure will be played in these parts for years to come. Especially if Etiwanda holds on here, that's for sure. Especially since it was on KDOC-TV, and they have a great look at it. Etiwanda, the Eagles, and Crenshaw will run some clock. Being hawked by Malik Thomas. Inside of 2 minutes to play. Lob is tipped away. That's exactly what Damien needed. Thomas the other way. Lays it in. Cuts it to 5. And now they'll pick up full court. Spivey Word very quick on the back line, trying to get a steal for Damien. Mayshak raising up. That's no good. Damien back the other way. They still are in this. Up and in again, Malik Thomas. Phenomenal balance. He has 31. It's a one-possession game. 31 of the 50 for Malik. USC, they're smiling in downtown LA, knowing he's coming to play for the Trojans. And a near takeaway and a late foul on Spivey Word. This Damien press is really bothering Etiwanda. That's what pushed this run here for the Spartans. It's a textbook opportunity here for Damien. You press, you speed up Etiwanda, and Etiwanda's certainly been sped up. They haven't been able to handle it very well. Now Damien right back into the game. Junior Quentin Crenshaw to the line, 6'2". Has improved all season long for Dave Kleckner. See what he does here in the pressure cooker at the line. It's a 1-and-1. And the rebound to Damien for the tie. Word. Kept alive. Who's got it? Mayshak. He swarmed. Gets it into the front court. Final minute of play. Green. He can't connect. Rebound, Thomas. 45 seconds left. Down 3. Malik Thomas with the ball in his hands. Can he work some magic? He ties it at 53. The home run hitter hits the long ball, and it's 53 apiece. Final half minute. What a shot by Thomas. Shot clock off here. Tie game. Etiwanda with a chance to win. Kleckner takes the timeout. What a game. 34 for Malik Thomas, the senior, and none bigger than these three. Randy, I've been talking about Thomas this whole second half, and look what it means to him hitting that shot. This is a huge game for Thomas. I've talked on and on about how Damien's had a tough time beating Etiwanda. That's in the back of Thomas's mind. He doesn't want to graduate without beating Etiwanda, and wow, he's single-handedly brought them back. Great performance. Well, we've had a whole bunch of play of the games. We'll give Shaky Pizza another shout out. We had the earlier one from Baker from midcourt. We could choose a whole bunch of Shaky's Pizza's play of the game. The way Malik Thomas has played, all these assortment of shots could be on our Shaky's list. Yeah, he's done it from inside like we've seen there, from outside like he did there, and on that previous three to tie the game. USC has to be very excited about him. How about we've had 2 games with Damien. He's had 34 and 33 in the 2 games. The only one against Los Osos, 67, and that was a gorgeous reverse layup. The spin move. Do you know how hard it is to score 30 points against Etiwanda? To do it twice? Oh, most teams don't score 30 against Etiwanda. 53 is the draw. 24 seconds left. Well, what do you want to see from Etiwanda? I think it's either going to be Green or Wyatt who takes this last shot. What does Kleckner have up his sleeve? Tie game, getting to the line works. Any way you can score works here. And will we have overtime? That's a distinct possibility as well. It's Mayshak and Nickelberry in the spotlight.
Don't want to foul here. Gotta be very careful. 10 seconds left. Looking for a game winner. Final 5 seconds. May-Shack, Wyatt for the game. 56-53. Darvell Wyatt won it.
What a shot by Wyatt to win the game. May-Shack brought all the defensive attention to him. Dishes to Wyatt, who wins it on the buzzer beater. What a game.
We talked about his feather touch, and he is excited, and so are the Etiwanda Eagles, who win a brilliant game here in the Baseline League, 56-53. And a shout out too to Damien. They played a great game. Connor, this one was fun.
This was a blast. Malik Thomas had the game of his life, but comes up just short. You feel for him, but what a great game between two teams who will hopefully meet each other again in the Open Division playoffs. We can only hope after these two matchups.
Yeah, Malik Thomas finished with 34. Wyatt had 15, so did Green, to lead Etiwanda. I want to thank our crew, David Otta and company. We'll see you soon. Hopefully all our games are like this. This was a beauty. Both teams performing well. Great shots, great defense, terrific finish at both ends. A half-court buzzer beater in the end of the third quarter, and then the Wyatt jumper at the end of the game to win it. That tied it. And then the game winner, the money ball, the 3-ball as time expires. That's the one earlier in the third quarter by Baker. And one more. We got to show you the ball that won it. Pure nylon for Wyatt. The Eagles win 56-53. You had to enjoy this one. Good night from Etiwanda on KDOC.